Okay, what's good, nerds? I think this had to happen at some point, so I may as well get away with it sooner rather than later. And that is speedrunning the entire game on Brutal. And hopefully not dying. I can't do that because I've taken too much damage. Okay. It's already off to a incredible start. Yeah, the idea is, you know, Brutal, cool new challenge. But I haven't, you know, how fast can I beat in the entire game? Is it any slower than Violent? Is it any harder? I don't know, we'll find out. You're gonna come along this adventure with me as we break the door. What the fuck? I might be doing that quite a lot, that's really funny. It might slow down the run, but I don't care. Oh wait, hang on, we've got new tech now! Oh yes, that's huge. I like the jump start. It may or may not be broken. It may or may not be incredibly situational. But I like it. So sue me. I think it is fun. That I can just clear an entire screen like it's nothing. I will say, you know, jump start does seem to fall off a little bit. Oh right, I changed my keybinds. Not my keybinds, I've changed my weapon order, that's gonna take some getting used to. But yeah, as I was saying, jump start does fall off a little bit. A little bit. Oh wow, I missed my coin punch like crazy. Once you start getting to the later levels of the game and the enemies, you know, get more health. Is this guy really just gonna keep doing this one attack? Thank you. Oh my god. That was... I really felt the 30% health buff with that one. Oh my god. At least I think it's 30%. I got told that it's 30%. And I mean, it sounds about right. Right? Like, the boss is having 30% more health sounds about right to me, personally. I don't know about you, but it seems to be about correct. I don't know. I like the fact that bosses have more health in Brutal. I'm usually like a big opponent to just giving the enemies more health and that being the buff. But in this case, I actually think it's okay, because it really makes you rethink how you fight the enemies. Right, like it really makes you rethink your plan of action going into fighting the boss. Which I think is a good... Well, there's the infinite chainsaw bug that I've mentioned. Are you kidding me? That sub had no health. I was so distracted by the infinite chainsaw that I died to Cerberus when it had literally 1 health left. I was actually... that caught me so off guard. Just, I mean, that's kind of funny. It's done it again! That caught me so off guard that I died to Cerberus because I suck at the game. We're gonna gloss over that fact. It didn't happen. It both A, it didn't happen, and B, I was distracted. Sploosh! This was a mistake. But it's too funny not to do. It's too entertaining to not do that. At least every so often. Oh, right, I've got the drones move at the speed of sound now. I mean, I'm okay with drones being that fast because, like, the whole idea of drones is they're meant to be like a little bit annoying, you know, like they're meant to be hard to hit, slightly infuriating to deal with, because otherwise they would be like, you know, complete non-threats. Soldiers are a bit more annoying, personally. You know, just my opinion. A lot of people like the soldier change. Get out of here. I saw a drone outside. Anyway. A lot of people really like the soldier change. And I'm included in that group, right? I think the soldier change is really good. I really like the direction Hikita took it in. However, I also think... Can you die? Thank you. I also think that in their current state, they're a bit strong, right? Like I think they're a bit strong. So you know, I'm not for a soldier rework at all. I love the rework they've given soldier. I think it's really good. I just want to see it be toned back just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. But for the most part, the soldier rework is really good. I'm not even, I've just realized I'm not even paying attention to the level at this point. Like, I'm just playing the game, yapping about something completely unrelated. I mean, it's only Act 1, I don't need to pay attention just yet. It'll be like, you know, Act 2, Act 3, I'm gonna have to start. Oh, you can whiplash to a dying... Huh. You can whiplash to a dying hideous mass now, that's interesting. Don't know when that will ever come in useful, if it ever will. I suppose I can see a niche use case scenario in Cybergrind. Where, you know, let's say you're off map. You want to get back. You want to get back on stage, but the hideous mass just died. So now, you know, you can grapple it and come back. I think that is a small change, but definitely a welcome one. Definitely a welcome one. Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to core nuking with the whatchamacallit. Have to get used to core nuking with the blue shotgun in my third slot. I can't lie, other than core nuking, I personally think that chainsaw gun is a straight upgrade. Straight upgrade to core eject. Okay, my mouse just got weirdly stuck for a second there. That was kind of odd. But oh well. But yes, I do think, for the most part, chainsaw gun is a straight upgrade over core eject. Why did I kill the enemies? I'm not going for P rank here. I got so distracted. This is meant to be a speed. This is turning out to be so much of a speed run right now. This is honestly world record. I mean, if you disagree with this being world record, then honestly, you clearly just don't have eyesight. Like, as you can see, I am the fastest Ultrakill player in the world. And there is no... You know, there is no disputing that. None. Zero. I love how the Maurice change is, like, literally just a nerf. I mean, I can see why it's... You know, if you're not, like, a super sweat at this game, like, hello? Oh, calm down! God, I barely opened the door and he was already in my face, ready to drop kick me. That was... Wait, that was a jump scare. Also, wow, I have no health. Suddenly I have come across health. Wow, okay. All of those things just died. Get here! Stop running away. Why are you... You can't kill me from underneath the platform. You cannot phase your projectiles through it. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Summon, summon. I am the best speedrunner. This is a fact that you cannot disagree with. Man, I love the chainsaw gun. Completely unrelated, but I love the chainsaw gun. Eh? Where is my health? What? Oh right, yeah, I forgot. I love the heal bug. If you didn't know, if you feel that your health seems to be a bit low while playing the new update, that's because healing is currently bugged. The specific bug, as far as I am aware, is when you're dashing, you cannot heal. Like the dashing iframes now apply to you healing, which is, I believe, confirmed to be a bug that will be hotfixed in whenever the next patch is. I don't know when the next patch is personally. I'm not a developer. But yeah, it's a known bug, and it's gonna get patched. So don't worry. Not only are you bad at the game, but the devs also messed up. So now, like, you can feel slightly better about yourself, knowing that it's not entirely your fault. It's only like 50% your fault. 60% your fault. I'm just glad the devs have responded so quickly with confirming that, like, yeah, this isn't meant to happen, we're gonna fix it. As far as I'm aware, it's just like an unfortunate circumstance, because they noticed it very, like, soon. Very soon before the update was meant to drop. So they didn't have time to fix it, which, you know, that sucks. But it is what it is. It'll get fixed. We will be able to heal again. Eventually. To be fair, don't know when. But it will happen. At some point. Out of my face. Out of my face. Also, just another very silly thing. Like, this is completely unrelated to anything. But I was playing Cybergrind, Brutal Cybergrind, for my first time, I think yesterday. And I noticed that drones feel very, very scary. Like, they are fast now. Especially Radiant drones, like, they are difficult to hit. Eh? No. But yeah, Radiant drones are, like, incredibly difficult to hit. Which, I mean, definitely makes me glad that Hikita recognized that fact. And he nerfed Radiant drones. Meaning that, if you didn't know, Radiant drones used to... They used to have enough health to survive a single hit from the Knuckle Blaster, right? But now they don't. Which is, you know, good change. Thank you, Akita. Thank you for recognizing that Radiant drones are they're a little bit silly and definitely needed a nerf. I don't think they're bad. I think they're really funny, actually. Like, they are so incredibly fast. It's honestly hilarious. And they're not overpowered at all, because you can just, like, you can just go off stage for a bit, shoot some coins, and they should all, you know, they should all clear out relatively quickly. Yeah, get chainsawed, idiot. I'm pretty sure you can't parry those anymore. Oh, what the? I have never seen that attack before. What? I've never seen that attack. Did Gabriel get new attacks? I didn't know. Who didn't tell me about this, huh? Why wasn't I told? It might be just because I killed him so quickly. I didn't realize. Yeah, that might be the reason. What the fuck? I had no idea. I had no idea that he had a new attack. That caught me completely off guard. Well, okay, I mean, I guess that's 2 deaths now. I'm not going to be caught off guard by that again, though, now that I know. Now that I'm aware... Where'd my rocket go? I wonder if I've missed... Oh wow, good. No, no, I'm not having that. No, not having that. No. Oh my fucking god. Why, hello, can I... Fingers. Fingers. Thank you. Oh my god, if I had an editor I'd tell them to cut that out. But I'm gonna leave that in because that's kind of funny actually. It's like depressingly funny. Look, right, if I can P-rank Brutal P-2 with that display of skill and lack of skill, then you can P-rank Brutal P-2 as well. Because dear god, that was bad. Also, where's the enemy? Oh, hello. I hate this part of the level where like one street cleaner just goes off on their own and lives everything. It's so annoying. Everything is dead. See, that room is one of the most satisfying rooms in the game. People complain. I know a lot of people complain about this level, and I mean I can understand why. It's a big difficulty spike, but once you get good at the level, it is very, very enjoyable. Like one of the best levels in the game. A lot of people are going to get so like angry at me saying that that's one of the best levels in the game, but it's just true. It's just true, and you need to realize this fact. Like, come on. When will you realize? When will 4-2 get the love it deserves? Just because it's kind of a difficult level compared to the rest. Which, I mean, to be fair, it is a damage spike. It is quite a big damage spike. Damage spike? Difficulty spike. God, I'm stupid. It is a pretty big one. But, you know, for like, if you've P-ranked all the levels, you know, P-rank P2, you shouldn't really struggle with a 4-2. I mean, come on. So, you know, show it some more love. Show it the love it deserves. Hashtag, show 4-2 the love it deserves. That is a good job, me. Nailed it. Nailed it. Anyway, ignoring that, I'm gonna just go ruin V2's day. Never mind, I missed. Where is this thing? I literally can't see him. I could have sworn I hit that. That's so sad. Why are you... Bro... Are you okay? Are you okay? What is it with you and the coins? Like, chill out, dude! That was weird. Anyway, actually back to fighting V2, instead of being confused at why he's throwing a shit ton of coins. Got the speedrun, right, yeah. I just got so distracted by V2. Just throwing nothing but coins at me. And why did my coin not count? Anyway, that was probably one of the more interesting V2 fights I've ever done. I am very confused as to why it was only spamming coins and nothing else. Ah, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. And now it's time for my favourite room in the game, which is a lie. But it is very funny after the update. Because if you didn't know, you can just do this now. Huh? That's not meant to happen. That's not meant to happen. That's not how it was working yesterday. Why is this changed? Yeah. There we go. That was weird. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's intended, because that feels like that's too inconsistent for my personal liking. I mean, I really didn't do anything different, and I got 2 different outcomes. Can you chill, bro? Can you chill? I don't know if it's something about brutal, or if the enemies just feel like spamming one attack today, and one attack only. Like, I genuinely don't know if it's just something about brutal. Yeah, like, look at that. That didn't kill me. So why did it kill me before? Very weird. Very weird. That seems a bit... I feel like that should either be, like, fixed or better explained. Because, you know, I did the same thing twice and got 2 different results. Which I, you know, just personally, I don't think should be the case. Maybe that is intended though, I literally don't know. That's really weird. Very interesting. Further testing is needed. Oh wait, I can one-shot... Conductor can one-shot street cleaners. Note that down. Write that down, write that down. Never mind, I lied. It took damage from something else. But yeah, no, okay, I wanna... what was I talking about? Ah yes, the water mechanics. Bye-bye. Yeah, I want to see perhaps maybe like a better explanation of why sometimes I just die and sometimes I just don't. Would be interested. If any of you in the comments know, I would love to figure out why. Because I don't know, I feel like that's too inconsistent to be intended. You know what I mean? Like, this game is very much about, like, consistency, right? Like, what you input is what happens in the game. If you input the same thing each time, odds are you're going to get the same output each time. So that, you know, that's a big contradiction of that, I feel. Thank you, out of here. I mean, maybe it's just like a random chance. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if it is to just balance it out, because it's very strong. Thank you. Get back here. Get back here. Bro, get back here! This is what I mean about... I think soldiers need a bit toning down. That was hard to say. They need a little bit of pulling back, I feel. Not much. Not much, but maybe just a little cooldown in between their rolls. Just a little cooldown. Because right now it's actually, I mean, it's a little bit hilarious how fast they're allowed to move. It's kind of funny, but it is also kind of annoying. Like, it's funny, don't get me wrong, but if I'm trying to, like, you know, play the game and not just go, oh wow, that's funny, it can definitely get a bit annoying. Definitely. So no, I mean, that's just a personal opinion of mine. I think they should be toned down, and I've seen people who agree with me, and I've seen people who don't agree with me. And I guess the end result will just be whatever the devs decide to do. But you know, Hikita, if somehow you're watching this, please just tone them down like just like a little bit. Like, pretty please. I mean, of course, you know, I'm aware that Hikita is not watching this video. Right, you know, I'm not delusional. You don't gotta mention that. I'm aware. I'm not that big just yet. But one day, what killed me? I have no idea what just killed me. And to be fair, I don't know what killed me, but I know what killed me, if you know what I mean. Me accidentally trying to parry the Mind Flare with a Knuckle Blaster, yeah, that killed me. Yeah, that is 100% what killed me. Man, I love how Virtues just like literally summon walls now. It's kind of fun. I mean, it can be a little bit annoying sometimes, but I really don't know. I don't see how else they would buff Virtues. I think that's probably the best way they could buff Virtues. Just make them summon a literal wall. You know, it kind of turns them into more of a stage hazard, which I feel is how they're intended to be, right? Like, Virtues are meant to be a little bit of a stage hazard. Like, they're meant to be an enemy in the background. That isn't, like... It's not something you need to immediately deal with, but it's something that if you don't deal with it, it's gonna cause you issues. I think that's a lot of my a lot of how I would describe enemies in Brutal. Like, I think the changes are cool, but sometimes they can be a slight annoyance. But for the most part, I mean, yeah, they're pretty cool. I will say though, I have oh, that's gonna take some getting used to. I have no idea what's different about Leviathan. Like, no idea. Frankly, no idea what's different. Is it just faster? Does it literally just have more health? I guess we'll never know. I think it might literally just be faster and have more health. Because, yeah, that really didn't seem much different. Which, I mean, I guess it's a little bit lame, but... Oh, nice. I have completely forgotten what I was talking about. I got a call. And now I forgot what I was talking about. What was I? Leviathan... Oh yeah, I was talking about how... Leviathan changes are... either non-existent or just like super lame and unnoticeable. Which, I mean, it's kind of sad, but at the same time, with the amount of time in between violence and this update, honestly, understandable. Like, it's only been like 5 months since violence came out, and already we've got, you know, 7-S, a ton of new weapons and a whole new difficulty. So I mean, it's a lot of work to do in just 5 months. But I think maybe... perhaps the speed contributed to why some enemies in Brutal feel like they've been, like, you know, completely changed, completely reworked. Like soldiers and Cerberuses. And some enemies... don't. Like, what's different about Hideous Mass? I couldn't tell you, frankly. Other than you now need to punch down twice to get rid of that. Also, I have no idea what just killed that thing. It lost all of its health so quickly. No idea what did that. Not complaining though. I'll take it. But yeah, I feel like perhaps the speed of the update might be why some enemies feel like they've been completely revamped, and some feel like they've just gotten a bit of a speed boost. Of course, you know, I'm not a dev. I don't know. That's just me speculating. I could be completely wrong. I may, in fact, be completely wrong. That's just me speculating. God damn, Gabriel 2 will never not be lame. Well, not lame, but pushover. No matter what buffs this guy... Whoa! Hello, I take that back. That was fast! That was fast, Gabriel! Yo, what the hell? You've been, like, taking, like, throwing lessons? You've been going to the gym? Like, that was crazy. Nah, you don't get to say that. I mean, it's not a massive change, but I was definitely caught off guard yet again by Gabriel. Of course, just as I was talking about how Gabriel is weak in comparison to other bosses, he pulls that one out on me. Pulls out the Mach 10 sword throw. That's funny. I like that. That's pretty silly. Positively silly. Which honestly I think is like not a terrible way to go about buffing the game. Like, just making enemies feel like kind of silly. Right, like having something move like hilariously fast, right? Like drones. Right, I think drones are pretty funny. I think it doesn't work for soldiers, but I think it works really well with drones. It's just kind of unfortunate with the soldiers. I don't think it works. Don't know how else that thing died, but whatever. But yeah, I do think buffing something just to make it... What the f... Huh? What? That's a bit... okay. Guess I'm doing this again. Guess I'm... okay! Note to self, get rid of that virtue, because it literally blocks off... Huh? Where'd my skull go? Okay. My bad. Either I have dementia, or I'm blind, or both. Probably both. Look at this. One thing I will say about this update is I like the fact that it surprises me. Right, like things like that virtue, right? Like, I tried playing that section level exactly how I would try playing it on Violent. Which I have just learned I can't do. That's not a thing I could do. I can't just treat this like I'm on Violent. But things are a bit fast, I gotta treat this differently. Which I like that, that's good. That's good game design. Thank you, Hookita, for good game design. Can you get out of my face? Although this one specific mannequin still hasn't been fixed, which I think is kind of funny. If you didn't know, there is one specific mannequin in this room that just kind of bugs out and doesn't move. And that has been a thing since Violence dropped, and is still not fixed, which is kind of funny. But whatever, I mean, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I like how brutal. I was honestly going into this thinking it would just be Violent, but again, but everything is a bit fast this time, which obviously isn't the case, and I like the fact that I have to play the game at least a little bit differently. At least a little bit differently. Can I just like... Can I chainsaw you? No. I don't think I can heal off this thing. I actually don't think I can heal. That's kind of weird. Can I not? That's... I really want to test this, but it's so difficult. But I'm pretty sure I can't. Which I don't know how I like that. I think I liked the risk versus reward of being able to heal off it if you like jump down. Either that, or maybe I just suck. Are you okay? You good? You good, dude? Like, okay. Yeah, I'll leave you be. I'll leave you be. Yeah, I don't know if I was just bad, or like, if that's a thing, like you can't heal off it anymore, I don't know. I do hope that's not a thing. Whoa, okay, you are. Speedy. You are a speedy motherfucker now, Jesus. But yeah, I mean, you know, brutal is it's a mixed bag, I think. On one hand, you know, more difficulty is a good thing for people like me, and also, I think probably like a solid like the changes that are good are really good. You know what I mean? Like, I like Gutterman change. I think it's a good change because they died a bit too easily before. I like the Gutter Tank change. It makes them a bit fast, but not as fast as they were originally, because I still think that was a little bit overtuned. Just a little bit. But there are some changes, like, that I don't agree with. And there are some enemies where, honestly, I don't know what has changed at all. So it's definitely a mixed bag. Like with the Sisyphus, for example, a lot of people are saying that he's too strong, that he needs nerfing. I am in the completely opposite camp. I think, like, I went into the brutal fight and I was so underwhelmed by just how weak he is. Like, he's almost exactly the same as he is on violent. In fact, I think the first phase is the exact same as it is on violent. But you know, don't quote me on that. I don't know. But it definitely didn't feel any different, which I think is a big part. I think that's a big thing, right? Like, even if the enemies aren't changed that much, if they feel like they've been changed a lot, then I would say that is a successful rework. As long as they feel like they've been changed. But some enemies just really don't feel like they've been changed at all. I think that's a grand old shame. I guess we'll just have to see what Ultrakill Must Die has in store for us when it comes out. Honestly, after seeing like what changes have been dished out with Brutal, I don't know what we're gonna get from Ultrakill Must Die. Like, that is a complete mystery to me. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be, you know, it's probably going to surprise us, just as Brutal did, with the changes that were made. You know, I'm going to make a bold guess and say that the enemies are going to be made faster. I know. What a bold statement coming from me. That the enemies are going to be made even faster. It really is a brave statement to make, if you think about it, right? Because, like, wouldn't that be crazy? Anyway, I hope we get, you know, more reworks like the ones we've gotten so far. Because I think, like, you know, the reworks that have worked out are the ones where most things have been changed. Other than the soldier, for me, personally. But I like the Cerberus rework. It makes Cerberus feel like, you know, like a dangerous enemy. Cerberus is definitely... It's gone from being, like, one of the weakest enemies in the game to one of the strongest, with what is honestly a very small change. And not only is it a small change, but if I read the patch notes, because I'm a nerd, Cerberus's you know, his ballin attack has been massively nerfed from being a 3-hit kill to a 5-hit kill. Which is crazy. That's a huge nerf. And despite that, Cerberus is still so strong. So, you know, I can definitely... Let's see why the nerf came. But yeah, I think, you know, taking this enemy where, like, you know, I used to see Cerberus, I was like, oh sweet, free healing. And now looking at it and I'm like, oh dear, that's a strong enemy. That is indicative of a very good rework. That achieves what, you know, the goals of a rework, to make the enemy stronger. Well, these blood trees need that much more blood to fill them up. That's crazy. That is a lot of fire. What the hell? That's a very, very large quantity of fire. Where does this go? Huh? Oh, that's the ending. Never mind. I got confused for a second, but yeah, that's that is a lot of fire. Anyway, speedrun. Speedrun. This is, yes, as you can see, I am #1 speedrunner. World record pace. It'd be kind of funny if I put speedrun world record in the title, just for no reason, and then like you click on the video and it's like, oh, it's speedrun world record. Why is it like 40 minutes long? That'd be kind of silly. Oh wow, I have no health. Right, I forgot. Dash bug. It's important I got to take more note of the dash bug because it's, you know, it's a big deal. It's a very, very detrimental bug. I mean, you know, of course I know it's getting fixed, but yeah, it's while it's in the game, it's definitely a big one, to say the least. Also, before I get anyone commenting, I have not even considered what just happened to me. What just happened to me? Huh? Anyway, as I was saying before that happened, I have not even considered marked for death on this level. Like, don't even ask. I honestly don't think that would be fun. Like, in any way. So I don't have any plans on doing it. At least not yet. Maybe once I get more used to brutal dealing with the enemies, maybe then I'll, you know, I'll consider it. But for now, nope. Not on the table. Not on the table at all. Although I do think, you know, if someone can come out and do mark for death P rank on brutal, I mean, it's definitely possible. Right, like 100% it's doable. It just sounds like it might be a bit annoying. Right, speedrun. Speedrun. Yes. That means I'm going this way. I'm actually just autopiloting into P ranking right now. Why did you not land on the rocket? Cannot believe this. Yeah, but I mean, mark for death P rank is definitely possible. 100%. People have probably already done it. I definitely think it would be harder than P2 though. P2 honestly wasn't very difficult. But of course, I won't be able to compare the difficulties until I actually do it, which is not on my radar just yet. Not just yet. Might I just add, I really like the change to the Earth Mover, forcing you to interact with, you know, the laser mechanic, because before, if you watch my videos, you would know that I just didn't, because I didn't have to. But yeah, there is now a permanent wall of lasers, just kind of sat on the side there, which I think is a good change. It makes it, I feel like it makes it more like how it was intended to be. Oh, you just jumped off the edge. It makes it more how it was intended to be played, which I think is always a good thing. But anyway, that was, you know, 100% real speedrun, serious speedrun. I'm going to upload to speedrun.com of the entire game on brutal.